Hello. Okay, guys, we're gonna start in a second. Put away your phones, take out your headphones, put away all your communication devices, your laptops, your cell phones, your backup cell phones. Okay then, Mr. Shin, are we good? Hey everyone, good morning. Put away your phones. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back, BIA, from spring break. Yay! Okay, everyone looks alive. Everyone looks awake-ish, okay? So we're in the final stretch for this school year, okay? So we've got about a month and a few weeks left, okay, maybe even less than that. So, keep that in mind. Remember, in terms of transcripts, in terms of grades, what really matters, okay, is your overall grade for the year, right? So this is the time, this is the quarter to really work hard, talk to your teachers, get help if you need help, okay, so that you can end well. So for students that are returning, that aren't graduating, this is a chance to kind of end this school year well, so you can start next year really well. For seniors, this is the last high school grade, okay, you're getting, so this is the time to really invest and end your high school career on a really good note. Reminder to seniors also that your transcripts do go to your college, okay, that you're going to in the summer. So there's no chance for senioritis, okay? You got to keep going and end the school year on top, okay? So this is it. This is the final stretch. So just to remind everyone, get everyone geared up for this last stretch of school. So today we're going to hear from a wonderful, wonderful person. He's going to be focusing on the theme that we're talking about in Character Ed. The girls, we already started. The boys, we're so far behind, but we will start today. And that idea is honesty, okay? So let's welcome up Mr. Swartz to talk about honesty.
Howdy. Oh, sorry. For those of you who don't speak Pennsylvania, that means, how do you do? So I really wanted to approach a topic that means a lot of things to a lot of different people. And I thought there's no better way than a fairly casual method. So let's ask ourselves a very important question. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nice. I think it needs new batteries. Oh, don't worry, I can stall. So, what is honesty? Now it's working? Yes, laser pointer. Careful, I might shoot you. But what is honesty? Can anyone tell me? What does it mean to be honest? Is it, say, when your significant other asks, hey, does this make my butt look big? And you walk up to them and you say, yes, it does. Is that honesty? Is that telling the truth? Ariane, you raised your hand back there. What is honesty? Oh, nice. I love it when they use the exact words that I came up with, too. That just means that we're on the same wavelength. Yes, honesty is not the simple act of telling the truth. After all, if you've ever invited a person to a party, or, here's an example, okay? Have you ever seen a movie? Yes. Okay. See how we got a truth there? We stated a truth, but did you learn anything? No. The truth doesn't necessarily confer meaning. It doesn't necessarily mean a single thing about you, and it doesn't necessarily mean a thing about the world around you. Honesty isn't just not lying. It is not just telling the truth. These are very, very simple concepts. Honesty is being sincere about who you are. And if you don't know what sincerity means, oh great, I forgot about the podium being in the way. Sincerity is the quality of being free of pretense, deceit, or hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Does anyone know what hypocrisy means? It's when hippos run the government, right? Yes, very good. Hypocrisy. Tom. Double standards. Very good words. Hypocrisy is generally when a person doesn't do what they say. If I said, hey, people should be quiet, meek, and demure, I would be a hypocrite. Demure means quiet and soft-spoken like this. I'm not a demure person. I'm very loud and I'm bombastic. That's why I'm breaking the mold, and I'm going to do something that no one has ever seen anyone else do during one of these meetings before, and I'm going to take a nice little stroll over here. You see, what I'm doing is I'm being honest about who I am. And that honesty goes beyond what you might expect. Now, who are you? What do you stand for? What do I mean when I'm talking about sincerity? Are you a coward? Do you avoid responsibility? Do you stand up when you're told to, when you need to stand up? Are you the sort of person who looks at themselves and says, hey, this is who I am. This is what I'm going to do today? Who here has ever been embarrassed by something they like? Show of hands. Whether it's a song you know isn't actually that good and you're just a huge fan of it. Maybe it's a children's TV program you're not supposed to like, as long as it's not Caillou. I'm going to be clear about that. I do not stand for Caillou. But are you being honest? Are you being honest to your friends and your family when you hide behind that idea? What you're doing is you're putting a mask between you and the world around you. Honesty isn't necessarily just saying, oh, yeah, no, I like that TV show, or I've heard of that TV show. Oh, do you have a favorite movie, Dr. Lagrateria? Yeah. He does! That's amazing. You see what I'm saying here, right? We confer meaning, and honesty is one of the most important tools at doing that. There we go. Now, it's easy to lose a mask behind who you are. After all, thanks to present-day social media, we have the ability to present two versions of ourselves. You can present the true version of yourself, who you really are, or you can present who you want to be. Now, both of those things are interesting, and both of those things are very valid. But let's be honest here. Who here goes on Facebook? Okay, never mind. That the answer is already no for most of you. Who here goes on social media and says, hey, I am just really, 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 really excited for school tomorrow. I'm really, 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 really excited to do some community service to save the world. Not really. But you could. If you wanted to be known as an athletic person, wouldn't you want to post more pictures of athletics? If you were really interested in cars, regardless if you own a car or not, you could post pictures of all the fancy cars you would like. You can present a version of yourself to the world that does not exist. But there still is some truth there. There's truth even in lying. Truth and honesty goes far beyond this simple paradigm, okay? But when people aren't honest with each other, resentment can form. You guys know what resentment means? What does it mean to resent something, Kelvin? Do you resent me right now?
Yes.
Yes. What is resentment? Resentment is a Monday morning in school. Resentment is having to give a presentation after a spring break. Resentment is just not being very happy with something. And so we ask ourselves a new question every single day. Who needs your truth? Who needs to know the sincere version of yourself? Your friends do. Do you want to live a double life, a lying standard? Are you Hannah Montana? Are you bouncing back and forth between a blonde wig? Where does her regular hair go when she wears the blonde wig? Someone was about to actually answer that question. Hold on one second, folks. I need to actually know this answer. Okay, but like how? But wouldn't she just have two sets of hair then? But then she would have a really fluffy head. Her hair is the same. It's just blonde now, right? You know, and I'm saying this very much from a guy who's never worn a weave or wore a wig standard. So yeah, maybe I just don't understand Hannah Montana. Okay, I'll be honest with the room here. I did watch Hannah Montana. Don't judge me. We're talking about being honest here today. I watched Hannah Montana, but mostly because I really liked Billy Ray Cyrus. That guy's got a crazy soul patch. Your family needs to know who you are too, because they want to support you. And if they don't, well, then it's a different story. But if they can support you, if they want to support you, then they need to know who you are so they can actually support you. I'm certain a lot of people don't have a connection with their parents about everything. And while that is normal, it's also important to still not pretend. Some people enjoy activities like sports or video games or movies, and their parents look at them and go, oh, that's terrible. A child who likes entertainment? No. But you should still be who you actually are. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean, start fights with your parents. That's not the lesson I'm trying to teach here, okay, folks? But it means at least let your parents know who you are. So if you are a person who just wants to play video games, then that's who you are. But is that who you really are? Just because that's something you enjoy, does that mean that's who you really are? People can support you no matter what. People can support you, but they do need to know who you are. So when I'm talking about honesty here, I want you to know that the most important thing is to understand yourself. Remember, you're much more than the things you do. It's sometimes also who you want to be. It's what you aspire to be. It's what you hope to be. So if there's any takeaways from today, I really want you to understand two central things about the word honesty, okay? That it's not as simple as lying, and sometimes you can be 100% saying the truth, and you can still be dishonest. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give Mr. Schwartz another round of applause. Good words to think about, okay? So a couple of announcements before I let you go. Again, as I said, this is the final stretch, okay, for the school year. So it's time to buckle down. If you're not doing so well, talk to your teachers, okay? Seniors, this is your last stretch of high school, so enjoy it. Kind of, enjoy this next. A little too much joy in the front here. Okay, so that's that. Also, I wanted to bring up Keita. Keita has an announcement for everyone. So can we clap him, give him a hand?
Good morning. I'm the president of NHS, if you didn't know that. So this week on Friday, the 29th, from 4 to 6:30 p.m., the National Honor Society will be holding an event. So we'll have different mini games in Spurgeon Hall, and then it'll be used for karaoke. There'll also be board games and also a movie. And if someone would like to bring a console, that'd be great. Today, hopefully there will be a form given to everyone here for you to sign up, and snacks and drinks are provided, and donations of $1 through $5 are encouraged. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Keita. I think that is all. Okay, what was that? Oh, yes, sorry. We do have an open house on Thursday afternoon, okay? So that's going to be working with student council. So we'll talk to student council about that. And then also this Friday is a half day. Reminder, there is no community service. It is just a half day. Finally, I didn't let you go. Have a seat. COVID is still going around, okay? So we're all back together now. Everyone's together. But it is very important that you stay socially distant, that you just keep that in mind, okay? That, we don't want everyone getting sick. So just remember to stay socially distant, be respectful of space. If a teacher asks you to separate, you say, yes, Thank you for reminding me. And you separate, okay? So on that note, bye-bye. Have a good week.